Hi everybody, I'm here today with the gorgeous Tracey Pettipher. Hi Tracey.
Hello, you're right.
Tracey has just completed a 21-day gut reset, which is looking at her microbiome. She came to me a few weeks ago with a few issues, didn't you, Tracey?
Just a few.
So let's just start telling people how you felt 21 days ago and what was going on with you.
Yeah, so basically 21 days ago, I think my whole body was in a bit of a mess. I was very sort of confused as to what was going on. I've got a range of symptoms. At first I thought I might be going through the early menopause, getting things from sort of hot flushes in the evening and night sweats, waking up at night, suffering from quite bad cluster headaches and anxiety because I was waking up quite a lot. Coupled with that, I've been suffering from IBS-D for probably a good portion of my adult life. So much
for
so
people who don't know, that's IBS diarrhea.
Yeah.
Rather than IBS-C, which is constipation. So.
Yeah, and I've been on medication in the form of Imodium for at least 10 years, which I was having to take constantly. Would have to do that because of my job, which I work outside. And basically, with regards to that, I would just randomly have an attack and suffer from really bad bloating as well as you know the normal sort of pains and stuff like that associated with IBS. Also had quite a few issues with my skin, and another problem that I've had was also with my joints aching a lot. Just generally feeling pretty dire, to be honest, all round, feeling pretty low, miserable.
And you have a very physical job, don't you, for those joint aches? It's very physical.
Yeah. So a lot of backache as well, which I presumed is associated with my job as well. So not in a good place, to say the least.
I think a lot of horse people will associate with that, the aches and pains we all get with the horses. And you also had problems from Raynaud's, where we get cold hands and problems with that, didn't you?
Yeah, so I've had that since I was sort of a teenager. It's actually a hereditary condition within my family. But yeah, again, with my job, I work outside in all weathers, and I suffer from white finger syndrome. I can just literally within seconds just completely lose all feeling and circulation in my hands.
Yeah, it can be quite painful, can't it? I don't get Raynaud's, but I know it's not a nice situation when you look outside.
When it happens in the summer, or just for random reasons as well, it's horrible.
Yeah. So you came to me and we had a little chat.
Yeah.
Went through everything, and you did the Purify system, which is a 21-day nutrition-based system with some supplements that help you through that and help to change bacteria and the body's ability to absorb nutrients and things. So you did that for 21 days with me.
Yeah.
So share everybody now the new recipe, Tracey. How are we feeling now?
I'm feeling, and I forgot to mention earlier that one of the other things that was really affecting me was driving fatigue, which was absolutely horrendous. I drive for up to an hour at a time between my clients, and I was literally feeling like I could fall asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah, that was a big worry. Yes,
a very big worry, to be honest. Having to stop the car, get out, walk about and stuff. So but now, how I'm feeling now, I feel completely different. I feel like a new person. I honestly can't believe the changes myself. I'll start with my IBS. Since I went on to the 21-day diet, I think after 2 days, I stopped taking my Imodium anyway, just as a precaution, and I have had no IBS symptoms at all.
Which having had IBS-D myself, I know it's just it's a life changer.
no, well, when I say no symptoms, so no having to feel like I need to rush off to the toilet. I did have a minor incident where I consumed too much coconut water whilst on the plan. I've since found out it's actually a laxative. And but what I found interesting, that it's enabled me to find out what triggers it off, so I know to avoid drinking a litre of that in 10 minutes. So that's from my IBS side. Definitely completely feel different. With regards to my mood, I feel a lot more relaxed. I feel less stressed, less anxious. Also feel just happier in general, to be honest.
And your sleep's got better as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, my sleep's got better. I still wake up. I don't know whether that's an age thing and actually needing the toilet more in the night, but yeah, my you know, I was having night sweats and everything like that. That's completely gone as well. So yeah, I feel refreshed when I wake up in the mornings, like, and I almost to the point, and this is a shock to a lot of people, I actually dare start running again. Not as often as I'd like to, but you know, the fact that I actually felt motivated enough to do that, and I haven't run for over 10 years.
That's amazing. Amazing.
So I feel like I want to get up and I've got a purpose, that I actually, you know, I'm just motivated to get going and do something.
That's excellent. And the Raynaud's symptoms?
That has completely gone at the moment. Obviously I can't promise because it's not winter yet, but I would have had circumstances where it would have come back by now, and it hasn't at all. So that's really, I feel warm and glowing, like I've got like a little fire in my, you know, like a little radiator inside me. So I constantly, I mean, now I'm sat here at 16 degrees. I haven't got the heating on. I'm just in a normal top. You know, I'd have had to have a hoodie or something on in the house like that. So
yes, I used to sit like practically with my feet in the fire.
yeah. So
excellent. And you said you have actually lost a bit of weight as well.
Yeah, probably not as much as I'd like to lose. I've lost about 5 pounds, I think, and also an inch off my waist. My stomach, noticeably within like a few days, the bloating that had completely gone down. So I feel like I've changed shape as well.
And you're absolutely glowing. You do.
Oh, thank you.
You phoned me the other day and actually asked me about your vision, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was driving to work and I actually feel like somebody's cleaned my eyes. I can't even explain it. It's like somebody's just like washed them out with this refreshing eye wash, and just everything feels and looks cleaner. It's just hard to explain, really.
Oh, you've done amazingly well, Tracey. I'm so happy the way this has turned out for you. You know, again and again, our supplements based with good solid nutrition just score every time, and it's just amazing to see how you've turned everything around, and we've got the old recipe and we've now got an amazing new recipe for you.
Well, I've gone from craving sweets and a lot of sweets and McDonald's to craving green vegetables, fresh fruit. You know, I was thinking today, I hope that there's still some melon in the fridge, you know, whereas I'd be thinking, can I have that cake or that biscuit or stuff. So yeah, and I'm really enjoying like eating a more healthy lifestyle. That's the wrong word. Healthy, balanced diet.
And that chocolate bar stayed in your bag, hasn't it, for a few days now?
It has, yeah. It's bought me some stuff, and I don't want it. I don't have that sort of urge to eat sugar anymore.
No, it's amazing, absolutely brilliant. And you're carrying on with some supplements, furthering on that, just to continue that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Excellent. I'm so pleased for you, Tracey, and
thank you.
I'm sure everybody who watches this will be absolutely inspired by what you've managed.
I can honestly say, from where I was, 3 weeks ago, that it's life-changing. It really is, because I wasn't in a good place and I just felt horrible, and now I actually feel motivated and refreshed and ready to fight the world.
Yay, take on the world. Love it. That's a great way to finish. We're taking on the world.
Yeah.
So if you've been inspired by Tracey's story, then do drop her a little heart emoji down in the comments and give us your support and congratulations, because so proud of what you've done, Tracey. You are, I've seen you, and you are absolutely glowing. But if anybody's mildly intrigued by what she did with this nutrition, good nutrition backed program with just some really good science backed, medically backed supplements, then drop us a little note and we'd be happy to talk to you. I'm sure Tracey would be very happy to go through everything.
Yeah, definitely. If anybody wants to get in contact with me directly, I'm more than happy to tell them the story, or my story in more detail.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Tracey.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to carrying on that improved recipe.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.